Let's get started with class. Go ahead and come onto your back when you're ready. And if you would like, I'm going to offer, starting in Fallen Bridge, you can bend your knees and plant your feet wide to the edges of your mat, and then let your knees come together. And your feet can be as close or as far away from your body as you'd like, whatever feels, relaxing for you, comfortable for you. Place your hands somewhere restful, maybe your belly, maybe one on your heart, by your side. If you want a little chest and shoulder opening, you can even try bringing your arms up overhead. And then just allow your eyes to fall heavy or closed. Wiggle out your jaw. And release your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. And start to check in with yourself. Maybe this is the first time you've been able to do that today. So start to just notice sensations in your body, whether those be positive, negative, neutral. Just start to notice things that you're feeling. Notice where your head's at. Or maybe notice what it was that brought you to class today. If it feels good, you can slowly rock your head side to side a few times and loosen through the back of your neck. Really allow your body to settle on your mat, allowing the firmness of the ground to fully support your weight. And then as you continue to settle, start to lengthen your inhales and exhales. Fully noticing any sensations in your belly, in your chest, in your throat as you fill up with air. Allowing your body to become softer as you exhale. Nice long breaths in and out. As you continue with your breath, begin to rock your knees side to side. And the next time your knees fall to the left, just allow yourself to roll gently onto your left side in a fetal position. And then take your left arm out towards the side while palm faces the ceiling. So your arm is about perpendicular to the mat. And then take your right arm, lay it directly on top of the left arm. Maybe your palms touch, but they don't have to. Now on your next breath in, take your right arm out to a T, peeling your chest open. See if you can bring your right shoulder blade back to the mat, but if it doesn't quite reach, that's okay. Find some heaviness here, just allowing the weight of your body to gently twist you. Inhale here. As you exhale, take your right hand back to your left, back to where you started. We're just going to do this 2 more times, moving with the breath now. So inhale, open the right arm out to a T, nice and wide. And exhale, right hand back to the left. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, right arm opens, nice and wide. And exhale, right hand to the left. Now inhale, open up the right arm out to a T and roll over onto your right side. Again, in a fetal pose. Right palm faces the ceiling, knees bend, and then left arm lays directly on top of the right arm. Inhale, open the left arm out to a T this time. And again, just try to bring your left shoulder blade as close as you can to the mat, but mostly letting gravity do the work here. Pause and feel the twist in the middle of your core. Breathe in. Exhale, take your left hand back to the right where we started, and we'll flow this just 2 times, moving with the breath. So inhale, left arm opens out nice and wide. And exhale, left hand comes back to the right. One more time. Inhale, left arm opens out nice and wide. And exhale, left hand back to the right. Perfect. Inhale, open up the left arm last time and roll back to center on your back. Plant your feet close to your hips. And then take your arms down by your side. Press into your heels. Lift your hips just about an inch or 2 away from the mat. Tuck your pelvis and then release your spine onto the mat again so that you kind of take away that space from between your lower back and the mat. Then kick your right heel towards the ceiling, point and flex your foot a few times and roll out your ankle. When you're ready, interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Take a gentle hamstring stretch. If you need to bend into your right knee a little, that's fine. But keep your head all the way down to your tailbone, heavy on the mat. If you'd like a deeper or more intense stretch, you can extend your left leg forward. Breathe in and out. If you extended your left leg, replant your left foot. And then keep your right leg exactly where it is, but take your hands down by your side again. On your next inhale, really flex through your right foot. Draw your toes back towards your face. Exhale, extend your right leg out towards the side wall, opening up your hip. But again, just using gravity here. Keep your foot flexed. Just pause where it feels comfortable for you. If you notice the left hip lifting up off the mat a lot, you can take your left hand to it and gently press it down. Inhale, draw your right foot back up over your hip where we started. And then exhale, little hip opener. Allow your leg to fall to the left side of the room again, just with gravity. One more time. Inhale, right leg comes up. And exhale, take it out to the sidewall. Perfect. Inhale, bring your right foot back up over your hip. Exhale, bend your right knee. Take your hands to your shin and squeeze your right leg in towards your side body. Give it a few rocks side to side just to loosen through your hip joint. When you're ready, reach your right arm to the inside of your leg. Catch the pinky toe edge of your foot and take half happy baby. Your left arm can come anywhere, out by your side, out wide. Take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, release your foot, replant the right foot by the left. Take your arms back down by your side. And we'll reset the hips. So one more time, press into your heels, hover your hips, tuck your tailbone. And then bring your spine all the way onto the mat again. Then kick your left heel towards the ceiling. Point and flex your foot. And roll out your ankle. When you're ready, find your same hamstring stretch on this side, interlacing your fingers behind your left thigh, leaving your spine, your head heavy on the mat. And if you'd like, you can extend your right leg forward away from you for more intensity. Now, if you extended your leg, replant your right foot. Keep your left leg where it is, but release your arms back down by your side. Take a big breath in and really draw the left toes back towards the face. And then exhale, hip opener. Let your left leg just fall to the left side of the room with gravity. Inhale, bring your left foot back up over your hip. And exhale, extend towards the left side of the room again. One more time. Inhale, left leg comes up. And exhale, hip opener. Inhale, bring your left leg back up over your hip. Exhale, bend your left knee. Take your hands to your shin. Squeeze your leg in towards your rib cage and rock it side to side a few times. Then reach your left arm to the inside of your leg. Catch the pinky toe edge of your foot. Take your half happy baby. Thigh comes wide, foot mostly parallel-ish to the ceiling. One more breath here. Exhale, release your foot and extend both legs towards the front of the room now, away from you. Take your arms all the way up overhead. Come into a full body stretch. As you breathe in, arch into your back. Lift your rib cage towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees in towards you. Give yourself a squeeze, wrapping your arms around your shins. Rock side to side. When you're ready, take your hands to the backs of your thighs. Start to rock up and down the length of your spine until you can come all the way up to a comfortable seat, either with your ankles crossed or one just placed in front of the other. Take your hands onto your thighs. Lift the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times. And then find some head and neck circles in each direction. And if there's any spots that feel extra tight, maybe pause and explore that space for a few moments. Switch directions. Bring your head back up to center. Take your right hand and just the fingertips, plant them right behind your lower back. So you're tenting through your palm, not really bringing weight onto that backhand. Inhale, reach your left arm towards the ceiling. Look up at your hand, take a few wrist circles. Find stillness. Inhale, reach up a little taller. Exhale, seated twist to the right. So left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Continue to sit up nice and tall, as well as relax your knees towards the mat. You can soften into your right elbow to bring your right shoulder further away from your face. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, twist just a little deeper if you can. Release and face forward again. This time just the left fingertips. We'll come by the lower back. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Look up at your hand, take your wrist circles. Come back to stillness, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Keep the back of the neck nice and long, gaze is soft. Breathe in and sit up. And exhale, twist. Release and face forward again and bring the soles of your feet together now. Knees butterfly. Feet can be as close or as far away from you as you want. But take your hands and wrap them around the tops of the feet. Sit up nice and tall. Find a flat spine, shoulders away from the ears. And then just folding from the hip crease, we're going to bend the elbows in and pull yourself forward, almost like you're trying to just fold yourself in half. And you might not go that far. That's okay. But we want to focus on lengthening the chest forward, shoulders away from the ears. Keeping the head in line with the spine, just for now. With every exhale, maybe you can bend the elbows just a teensy bit further. Take one more breath here. On your exhale, round through your upper back, let your head drop. Take your fingertips to the mat in front of you and then just walk your hands forward as far as you can. Find almost a cat pose shape through your upper back. Give your head a little shake. Now keeping your head heavy and your back rounded, walk your hands over to frame your right knee. And then over to frame your left knee. Walk your hands back to center, lift your head, and what we're going to do is take the left hand, place it on the top of the right foot. Right hand comes to the top of the right thigh. Take a breath in and lengthen through the spine, and then as you exhale, you're going to press down on your thigh and twist and rotate to the right side of the room, bringing the left shoulder down. You should feel this in the right side of your back. Perfect. Release. And now right hand reaches to the top of the left foot. Left hand to the top of the left thigh. Take a breath in just to sit up a little taller. Exhale, press down on your thigh. Dip the right shoulder down, twist to the left. Release, sit up, and we're going to move into tabletop pose however you want to get there. If you want to try a little challenge without using your hands, cross your ankles and see if you can just roll forward and plant your hands in front of you. And then stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees so your thighs should look mostly parallel. Toes are not coming together. Shins are parallel as well. You can give your hips a little wiggle side to side. If you want to get into your IT band a little more, like you, for example, see how far to the side you can let your hips drop. You'll feel that stretch. Slowly make your way back to center, back to your neutral tabletop pose. We're gonna kick the right foot towards the booty and then off to the right side of your mat. So your shin is mostly perpendicular, and then tuck your right toes. Start to pivot your right knee out to face the side wall, and then plant your right heel down on the floor so that your toes face out, your heel intersects with your left knee. Take a breath in where you are. As you exhale, shift your hips back towards your left heel, reach your fingertips forward, let your head drop. You can start to round through the upper back again. Now, if you need to come forward to be able to do this, that's fine, but we're gonna lift the head and just extend the right leg fully. Toes flex at the ceiling. If you did come forward, then once you do extend your leg, see if you can bring a little more weight back towards your heel again. Let your head drop again. Inhale, shift some weight back into the hands, shoulders over the wrists. Turn your toes forward and then seal your entire foot to the ground. So pinky toe edge to the mat, exactly. And we're just gonna rock some weight back and forth. This can be a big movement or a little movement. Next time you shift forward, pause there. Some of you might prefer to come back to your tabletop pose before you do this. We're gonna take a variation of thread the needle pose. So you can keep your leg like this, just know it's a more intense variation of this stretch. Either way, the left arm is gonna thread underneath the right arm. You're gonna come down onto your left cheek, left shoulder, and then keep the hips stacked over your left knee. Option to reach your right arm forward if you'd like. Take one more breath where you are. As you exhale, press down into your right palm, press back up to your tabletop pose. Give your hips a little wiggle, maybe take a couple cat-cows if you'd like. And then back to our tabletop pose. Now we'll kick the left foot towards the booty and then off to the left side of the mat. Tuck your toes and then start to pivot the left knee out to face the side wall. Plant your whole foot down on the mat, toes face out, so heel intersects with your right knee or close to it. Take a breath in. As you exhale, hips shift back to the right heel this time. Reach your fingertips forward, let your head drop. Yeah. Now again, if you need to come forward, that's fine, but we're just gonna extend the left leg fully, toes flex up at the ceiling. And then if you did come forward, see now if you can bring weight back towards your heel again. Inhale, shift weight back into the hands, turn your left toes forward, and then seal your entire left foot to the mat. And start to find some gentle movement at your own pace, just back and forth. come back to stillness, shoulders over wrists. So we'll come back to that thread the needle variation. Of course, you can come to your tabletop pose first and plant your left knee if you need to. Right arm is going to thread underneath the left arm, come to your right cheek, and then maybe the left arm reaches forward. One more breath here. As you exhale, press into your left palm, come back to your tabletop pose. And then once you're in your tabletop, make your way to child's pose, widen your knees. Bring your big toes together, shift your hips back towards your heels, and then reach your arms out in front of you. Forehead rests gently on the mat. If you would like a little bit more chest, shoulder, tricep opening, I'll give you the option. Keeping your arms narrow to the sides of your head, bring your palms together to touch, and then bend your elbows and take your thumbs behind your head. Then gently press down into your elbows. Let your belly just kind of nestle between your thighs. Breathe. If you did, bring your palms together, stretch your fingertips out in front of you again, 10 through your palms, and then peel your elbows away from the mat. Big breath in here. As you exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Place the left hand on top. Now inhale, walk your hands back through center. Exhale, take them over to the left. Place the right hand on top. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. Pull yourself back up into your tabletop pose. If you'd like to find some wiggles or cat-cows, go for it. But when you are ready, go ahead and tuck your toes and find your first downward facing dog. You can pedal your heels. Shake your head again. Any movement that feels intuitive. There you go. And then find some stillness. Spread your fingers wider. Claw into your fingertips. Take a big breath in. And then let it out. One more time, breathe here. This time on your exhale, walk your hands to the back of your mat. Take your feet about as wide as the mat, and then soften your knees until your torso touches your thighs. Grab opposite elbows and then start to sway, transferring the weight of your torso from one thigh to the other. Perfect. Release your fingertips to the mat. Bring your feet right in line with your hips. So feet are parallel, toes face forward. Tuck your chin around through your upper back, and as you breathe in, slowly roll to stand. And then if you want, just check the alignment. Your legs should look parallel. Again, feet parallel. Give your toes a little spread. Maybe roll your shoulders up and back one more time, and then just release your arms by your side. Now press down into your feet so you feel your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings just start to activate a little. Take a big breath in as you reach your arms nice and tall for the ceiling. Exhale, take an open twist to the right. So left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches towards the back wall. It might help you twist deeper to soften into the right elbow a bit, but then check out your hips. Did your hips twist to the right with you? If so, you can take your right hand to your lower back and just nudge the right hip forward, left hip back. So it's just the upper body that's twisting to the right side of the room. Actively stretch your left fingertips forward more. Nice. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up nice and tall. Again, come through center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back this time. Or again, if the hips twisted with you, you'll take the left hand to the lower back and just push the left hip forward, right hip back. Then gaze comes back to the left, right fingertips stretch forward. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, just bring your hands through heart center, fold forward, bend your knees as much as you need to touch the floor. Let your head hang heavy. Now we're just gonna flow this through one time, breath to movement. Take your time with it. Inhale, slowly roll up into mountain pose, nice and tall. Exhale, open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Option to take a slight back bend, just lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold forward. This time when you fold forward, bend your knees enough to plant your palms flat on the mat. Walk your hands out to your downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and exhale. Inhale your right leg high. And then exhale, step to the outside of your right hand. If it doesn't make it in one step, just grab your ankle and help your foot forward until your knee is right over the ankle. And then lower down to the left knee, untuck the left toes. Just pause here for a few breaths, either on the palms. If you have blocks, you can also place those underneath your hands or come to your forearms. Feel free to sway your hips side to side a bit. Find some movement. See what areas of your hips you can get into on your own. If you lower to your forearms, come back up to your palms. Now, if you have blocks, you may want to grab them. If you don't, just do whatever you can. No worries. You're just going to lift up nice and tall through your chest. Take a breath in where you are. As you exhale, we're going to take a modified half split. So hands stay where they are. Just straighten your right knee. Send your hips back, flex through your toes. We're going to flow this a couple of times. So place your hands where you need to. Maybe you come up higher on the blocks. Inhale, rebend your right knee. Come forward, lift up through the chest. Exhale, straighten the right knee. Send the hips back, flex the toes. One more time, inhale, bend your right knee, come forward. And exhale, modified half split. And we'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Now, since the hands stay on the inside of the foot in this variation, a lot of times the hips want to turn off to the left. Instead, pull the left hip forward, pull the right hip back, and then instead of rounding to fold, come up higher and lengthen your chest forward. It might not, or you might not come down as much, but we want to get into the back of the right leg. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You can try pointing and flexing your right foot a few times. Next time you flex your foot, take a big breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee, come forward. Push into your hands to take the right knee back to meet the left. Tabletop pose. Inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step to the outside of your left hand. Bring your foot forward more if you need to. And then come down onto the right knee and tuck the right toes. We'll pause in our lizard pose again on this side. Again, you can find some movement. You can stay still. You can find a different variation. And then if you did fold or come down, press back up to your palms and maybe find your blocks under your hands again if you have them. As you breathe in, just lift up through your chest, nice and tall. And then as you exhale, we'll find our modified half split again. Straighten the left knee, flex the toes, and we'll flow this a couple of times. So inhale, bend the left knee, come forward, lift up through the chest. Exhale, straighten the left knee, hips go back. One more time, inhale, bend the left knee, come forward. And exhale, straighten, and we'll pause here. So again, just notice if your hips want to twist off to the right, instead pull the right hip forward, left hip back. Point and flex your foot a few times. Take a breath in. Next time you flex your left toes, and then exhale, re-bend your knee, come forward. Maybe place the blocks off to the side. Press into your hands, take the left knee back to meet the right, and then we're gonna come scooch a little bit more towards the back of your mat so you have some space in front of you. You wanna make sure your hips stay stacked over the knees and the shins stay parallel. So untuck the toes, press into the tops of the feet. We're gonna come to either modified or full puppy pose. So for modified puppy pose, walk your hands forward, bring your forehead to the mat. And then if you wanna try for full puppy pose, chest and chin to the mat. Reach your fingers forward more. Press into your palms more. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, slide forward onto your belly. Come to Sphinx pose. Stack your shoulders right over your elbows and then parallel your forearms. Lift your chest, but lengthen through the back of the neck. Without moving your body, gaze over your right shoulder. And over your left shoulder. Perfect. Bring your gaze back to center. And then draw your chin down onto the mat so that you can bring your arms out to a T. Your palms will be on the carpet. Bend your left knee and roll to your right side. Your left hand can come in closer. It can also come to your lower back, or if you'd like to find a quad stretch here, kick your left foot towards your booty, grab for your ankle, and then start to actively kick your knee away from you. Slowly release your ankle if you have it. And on an inhale, gently roll back to your belly and take your left arm back out to a T if it moved. This time we'll bend the right knee and roll over onto the left side. And then just find whatever version you found on the opposite side, even things out. Release. Inhale, gently roll back to your belly. Turn to one cheek. Take your arms alongside your torso, palms face the ceiling. Just rest here for a moment. You can bend your knees and swish your feet side to side.
Exercise ring closed.
Take your feet back down. Bring your chin back to center and slide your palms underneath your shoulders. Hugging your elbows in towards your side body, gently press yourself up through a tabletop pose. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes and find your downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, right side. Bend your right knee and take it out to the right side of your mat. Slide your left leg down and back and tuck the left toes. And you can stay up on your palms. You can also fold over your front leg. Gently press up to your palms if you folded. Shift your weight over to your right thigh and then just bend your left knee up until it meets your foot. Face forward again and we'll fold over the right leg again. This time try to connect your forehead with something. So maybe fold your arms, place your forehead on your arms. You can use a block for your forehead if you need. Breathe in and out.
Go.
Inhale, press yourself back up. And then as you exhale, just kick your left leg forward and bring your right foot to your inner thigh or calf. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your fingertips for the ceiling. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips and just grab for whatever you can. Take your right hand, reach across the top of the left foot, catch the pinky toe edge of it. If you need to bend your knee in order to do this, that's fine, bend your knee. Take your left hand to your lower back and take a gentle twist to the left. Now you can stay exactly where you are, but if you would like to, you can stack your shoulders over your hips and kick your left heel towards the front of the room. If you lifted your leg gently with control, bring it back to the mat. Inhale, sit all the way up. Exhale, bend both knees, swing your feet around, come to tabletop pose, and then downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon left side. Bend the left knee, take it off to the side of your mat. Slide down onto the right knee and tuck the right toes. And just settle, maybe fold forward. Soften your face, your jaw. Notice if there's anywhere you're tensing that maybe isn't serving you. Then start to press back up. Shift your weight over to the left side and just bend your right knee until it meets your foot. Face forward, and one more time, fold over your left leg. Maybe connecting your forehead with something. Inhale, press all the way back up. And then exhale, kick your right leg forward, this time left foot to the inner thigh or calf. Inhale, reach your fingertips high. Exhale, hinge forward and hold on to something. This time, take your left hand, reach it across the top of your right foot for the pinky toe edge of it. Again, bend your knee as much as you need. Then right hand to the lower back, little twist over to the right. And either stay exactly where you are, or stack your shoulders over your hips, kick your right heel forward. Slowly bring your right leg back down. Inhale, sit all the way back up. Take your hands behind you on the mat. Bend your knees, plant your feet wide, and windshield wiper your knees slowly. When you're ready, come back to center, scooch down a bit, and make your way onto your back. Once you're on your back, bend your knees and hug them in for a squeeze. Maybe a couple rocks. And then release, reach through your legs and catch the pinky toe edges of both feet for full happy baby now. Thighs and feet mostly parallel to the ceiling. If your tailbone curls up off the mat a lot, you can always just grab the backs of your thighs. Rock a little here, or straighten one knee and then the other. And then release your feet, hug them in one more time. Wrap your arms around your shins and curl your nose to your knees. Squeeze everything in, take a breath. And then release into your final resting pose as you breathe out. Take up space on your mat. Find a comfortable position for yourself. And then just as we began class, give your body a little scan, maybe starting from your toes, working up to the crown of your head, checking in with each muscle, with each joint, noticing where you can release or soften more. Allow your eyes to fall heavy or closed. And just allow yourself the next few minutes to fully absorb your entire practice. Take a deep breath in through the nose, fill it through your belly, your chest, your throat. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, inhale. And then let it go. no rush to leave this space just yet, but if you are ready to move on with your day, start by deepening your breath again. Start to bring awareness back to your body, noticing sensations again. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Rock your head side to side. And then when you're ready, take your arms overhead. Come into a full body stretch, and as you breathe in, reach your fingertips towards the back wall. As you breathe out, bend your knees, lazily roll to one side in a fetal pose. Just use your arm as a pillow. Give yourself a couple of more moments here to fully acknowledge your practice, to notice any differences you feel in your body compared to when you stepped into this room. Then with your eyes heavy or closed, gently press to a comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall on your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head down at your heart. Thank yourself for making it here, for giving yourself this time and this space just for you. And thank your body for being strong enough to carry you through this practice. And then lift your head. Bring your thumbs to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. The light, the teacher, the student in me honors and loves the light, the student, the teacher in each of you. Thank you so much for joining me.